Hello and welcome to Everyday Legal Guide. If you've ever borrowed or lent money, you might have wondered, what are my legal rights? What happens if someone doesn't pay me back? Today, we'll break down the laws surrounding borrowing and lending money so you can protect yourself legally. Let's dive in. First, let's define borrowing and lending. When you lend money, you're essentially entering into a contract, even if it's just a verbal agreement. However, a written contract is always better for legal protection. Key elements of a legal loan agreement. 1. Agreement between the lender and borrower. 2. The amount borrowed. 3. The repayment terms, such as due date, interest, and penalties for late payment. 4. Signatures of both parties, preferably with witnesses or notarization. Many people ask, is a handshake deal legally binding? The answer depends on your country's laws. In some places, verbal agreements are enforceable, but they can be hard to prove in court. A written loan agreement makes it easier to resolve disputes. Pro tip: always document your transactions even between friends and family. If you're lending money, you might consider charging interest, but beware, many countries have usury laws that limit how much interest you can charge. Charging excessively high interest rates can make your loan illegal. Before lending money with interest, check your local laws to ensure you're compliant. So, what if the borrower doesn't repay? Here's what you can do. First, remind them. A polite but firm reminder might do the trick. Second, send a formal demand letter. Clearly state the amount due and give a deadline for payment. Third, legal action. If they still don't pay, you can take them to small claims court if the amount is small, or hire a lawyer for larger debts. Fourth, debt collection agencies. In some cases, you can hire a debt collector to recover your money, but make sure they operate within legal guidelines. Harassing a debtor is illegal. No threats, excessive calls, or intimidation. Stick to legal means. What if you're the borrower and can't repay the loan? Here's what to do. Communicate early. Inform the lender about your financial situation. Negotiate new terms. Many lenders are willing to restructure payments. Check debt relief options. Depending on where you live, bankruptcy or debt consolidation may be options. Tip: ignoring debt can make things worse. Always address the issue proactively. Whether borrowing or lending, beware of scams. Common red flags include unlicensed lenders offering easy money loans, lenders demanding upfront fees before granting a loan, loans with extremely high interest rates or hidden fees. Always verify a lender's legitimacy before borrowing. For our Filipino viewers, let's talk about how borrowing and lending money is regulated in the Philippines. The laws governing this include the Civil Code, the Usury Law, and regulations from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, or BSP. Here are some key points to remember. Loan agreements. While verbal agreements are legally valid, written contracts are strongly recommended for better protection. Interest rates. The Usury Law previously capped interest rates, but BSP Circular No. 905 removed the limit. However, courts can still strike down unreasonably high interest rates as unconscionable. Lender registration. Anyone or any business that lends money on a regular basis must be registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, under the Lending Company Regulation Act. Small claims court. If someone owes you 1 million pesos or less, you can file a case in small claims court, which does not require hiring a lawyer. This is a faster and more cost-effective option. Anti-usury protections. Be cautious of predatory lenders, commonly known as 5/6 lenders, who impose excessively high interest rates. Such lending practices are illegal, and victims can report them to authorities. Reminder: illegal lending, harassment, or excessive interest charges can be reported to the SEC or Department of Trade and Industry, or DTI, in the Philippines. Always deal with legitimate and registered financial institutions. Understanding borrowing and lending laws can save you a lot of trouble. Always get agreements in writing, know your rights, and be aware of legal options if things go wrong. Got questions about loan laws in your country? Drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more legal guides every day.